My Gavan and Melanine, and well met indeed. I am Arik Galadirthan, the head of the modding team behind Divide and Conquer. Welcome back to Divide and Conquer as we continue on as the remnants of Angmar. Now, of course, our revelation from last time does note that we are a good 100 turns ahead of the Gondor campaign, and so the chances are this campaign is going to end first. The chance that this campaign will end first is incredibly high, and almost certainly is going to be the case. So we're in a bit of a conundrum, really, in that this campaign needs to slow down, or we need to think up something clever to do to ensure that the Gondor campaign, we don't just do like 4 Gondor campaigns in an episode, in a week. So my ears are open to ideas. So anything you've got, lay it on me. What's the actual upkeep here in Garth Heligoth? 3 units. Ah, perfect. Oh, I'll tell you what, you can have some Marauders as well. Let's get some actual genuinely good units out and about. Of course, the actual campaign progress goes incredibly well. Sorry, let me just spin the microphone a bit more. You're going to get a lot of banging noises, whatnot there, but it doesn't matter. Of course, on Numanas we could possibly take, but we're allied to Enedwaith, so we won't. There are 2 Valesman towns here that are, in fact, the last holdings of the Valesmen. And Linden is our really only enemy. However, if we once again toggle the Fog of War, because that is an interesting feature in these late stages of the game. Last time we noted that Dunland besieged Lond Arthuran, this gentleman just here, Captain Wuftana. However, they lost and they were beaten back. But Dunland is really actively pursuing Linden now, and it's taking a lot of the pressure off of us. I say pressure, we are under none. In the east, we border our allies and Framsburg, which probably won't attack us. And, of course, in the south, the Misty Mountains are keeping us safe, apart from Keloniak, where in 3 turns we will wipe out to the northern Dúnedain. The Dunlendings are doing incredibly well. Isengard are at least holding, but they've now met with Mordor. I wonder who Isengard is now at war with. Ah, Enedwaith, isn't it? Yeah, they've gone to war with Enedwaith. And the Breelanders, if they can get through Enedwaith. So, Isengard is dealing with Enedwaith at the moment. And Gondor are basically out, courtesy of Mordor and Khand, who attacked Harad. Now, just to give you some very exciting little mod information changes, while I've got the toggle Fog of War, the Umbar region in your version 2, when it comes out, no longer ends here. It now comes all the way up here, and it ends here. The bridge crossing is now just to the right of that fishery, and you'll cross just next to it. And the town of Ramlond is going to move to here. And then there's a ton of other border changes. For example, this entire southern region is going to no longer be passable terrain. But that is for another time. Let us turn our attention back to Angmar and just make sure that we're at a good point to end turn. Yep, gentlemen on the bridge. End the turn. So I really don't know what to do, because this campaign really is in the last throes. Oh, perfect. An awesome bridge battle to decide the fate of Linden. Linden, you've got 2 generals. One of them seems to be your best general, and you're going to throw Rillian the Fearless away. Idiots. Oh, look, it's Gilgalad. Gilgalad, the respected. Cracking. Save. Battle Angmar. Now we have to trust in the strength of our siege equipment here to bring down Thorantur and Rillian. And Rumil, of course. Now, they have got their siege equipment of their own. We do outnumber them outrageously. Unbelievably. The outcome, by the way, of the vote was that they're going to stay as they are. Imladris are going to keep the golden armor. Linden are going to keep the silver armor. For various reasons, but all you need to know is that it will stay the same. Alright, line up, gentlemen. You can fire at will. Pop yourselves on defense and just absolutely rain hell upon that bridge. We have got unit archers as well. We can use them. You might as well go fire arrows. It makes you last a bit longer if we've only got one of you. Right, Wargs, your last chance saloon. So pull yourselves out here. I want all of you guys turned off of that for now so that I can move you quicker. You're going to form the immediate holding across the bridge. You guys are going to come on the flanks. You guys just stand there for now, like with you guys as well. And our general, let's pop you right out the way for now. Because they're going to shoot arrows at us as well. Actually, yeah, put the wargs right out of the way. Right out of the way of their arrows. If you could move. Thank you, darling. Start the battle. Wake up, you scum. I want you overlapping and crisscrossing one another to the max. But we don't want to try and hold them on the bridge. Oh, they are firing already. But our siege equipment flies. Oh, already some great kills. Bring them down. Oh, actually, hold on. The gentleman who is attacking us has a tiny army. So don't shoot at him yet. Wait until his buddy comes up. Yeah, just do... So when I told you what to do, just ignore that and stand where you like. Bloody idiots. Now, we will take a lot of arrow fire, and we will take a lot of kills, because a lot of damage, because they're elves. However, we also have outrageous numbers, and so in the long game, we've got this. So we'll just take the hits from the Elder Rinway for now. Although, if you could just give me... Why have I not grouped you? If you could just give me... one sweet shot on those Elder Rinway, that would be marvellous. If you need to move forward, that's fine. I'm okay with that. That'll do, that'll do. Stop what you're doing. There we are. How many did we get, do we think? Oh, well, a few. We are just going to endure their arrows, as I say. Just hold on for a moment. We'll wait till their reinforcements arrive. And then we shall rain hell upon them as they try to cross the bridge. Our halberdiers stand ready. Our lines stand ready. Everyone stands ready. The moon is ready. Watching the onslaught of death. If you still haven't seen, Divide and Conquer has a new sub-forum where all manner of questions can now be asked and answered over on our sub-forum, as we have threads for everything. Because I like that. So, get involved. Oh, look, they pulled away. Oh, some good kills. Some more good kills. 7% of them so far have died. I don't know what they're waiting for. Stop what you're doing. Some excellent kills, gentlemen. It goes up to 10%. They're waiting for whatever that is. For some reason he's taking longer to arrive than the rest of the army. We've lost 3% from the Elder Rinway alone. Are they firing siege equipment back at us? They are, aren't they? Yeah, they are. We can't reach them. Ugh. Come on, cross the bridge! You attack me. Fan out. Adrian, my swordman. Oh, good. So many of ours are going down. And they come. Oh no. No. No longer freely fire. Ah, you know what? Fuck it. Oh, apologies, I've sworn. Why are you just absolutely all over the place? Why are you having an outrageously bad day? I don't even care if you hit us now, like, guys. Just fire at them.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
I need deaths. No, you're done. You're out. Get out of there. There's some cavalry over there. What are they not getting involved for? No, there's a couple of... Now again, do you know what would be perfect here is a shot right in the middle of that. You are not to fire at will. You are to stop firing. And you are to shoot these. And go on, give me one. Give me one sweet shot. Just do as you're told. Oh, fine. Waste the rest of your shots on the other side of the bridge. How are we doing in the middle? 46% of the enemy has died, but now that we're in this position, the elves are going to probably annihilate us. Especially if we kill our own men. It was always a chance. Oh, you're routing, aren't you? Yep. Right, it's already ended. Come on.
If we continue like this, we will smash
Bloody Rumil and his times and his outrageous command. We killed so many of them over there, though. How are they still going?
The enemy are badly bloodied.
The problem is that the elves outclass us beyond belief, as we are all aware, as I say in every episode. So our hope to beat these buggers is slim, because there are elite elves here, and our numbers count for nothing when you're fighting elves, to be honest. You stop doing what you're doing. The ballista I can fire at will, I'm fine with that. Because you might get the odd lucky shot. The Phallus Lords alone are going to school us. 62 plays 42. See, when you look at the screen, though, I mean, we are completely surrounding them. Get the Wargs really in there. Really mess up their day. Come on! Units are routing. We've got some halberdiers routing. That's interesting. Oh, yeah. I should have tried to hold them and tried to fire. But siege equipment is so unbelievably inaccurate. It just would not have mattered. There's only 40%, 30% of the enemy left. Oh, and they're shredding us everywhere. They're even breaking out here for somehow. Don't fire like that anymore.
Like this, we will smash the enemy.
Go on, get a good shot on those. They're right in front of you. You might as well have some purpose now that you're basically all done. Assist in whatever way you can. Oh, they're evening the odds. Everything's routing. We're going to lose. Late game Linden, man, am I right? Also, I'm sure we've orchestrated a great deal of our own downfall. Phallus
Our
Lords still
foes
have
appear to be
29.
gaining the upper hand in this battle.
Everyone run. Withdraw, withdraw. Withdraw faster. Did the general get out? Or did he cross the bridge like an idiot? Oh, and he's dead. It doesn't even matter anymore then. Close defeat. Close defeat. We lost 2,000. They lost 700. That is not a close defeat. Oh, I hate elves. Bring on bloody Rune. That's all I can say. They don't have trouble with anyone. None of this bloody nonsense.
Pull back! We must pull back!
And then they've buggered off anyway. It's going to have to be victories like that. It's going to have to be... And that's right, I used that term correctly in that sentence. We're going to have to rely on defeats whereby we kill as many as we can. That's going to be our game plan. Our elite army that's coming from Carn-dum would have won that battle and will do a lot of damage. But in the meantime, we're not even going to be able to hold against these buggers. Oh, interesting. They released our prisoners. Oh, and the Brelanders have just gone to war with Rune. I'm going to try and do what all of you said and try and call an invasion on Mithlond. Or do we want to go Lond Arthuran? It's a bit easier to get to. Yeah. Yes! Oh, and it's going to perform... It's going to coincide perfectly with our army in the north. Only one turn, am I right? One turn to that army's ready. So, let's remember that so that we can retrain those units in... Oh, I can't even think of the word I want. I can't even speak. This place. Carn-dum! To make sure that these units retrain properly, we have to make sure that training them or adding them to the retraining pool is the last thing that you do in that turn. It is a bug with Medieval 2, not any mod. It is a base game bug, therefore no one has yet found a fix as it's a problem hard-coded, shall we say. And it's something we all have to endure. So if a unit needs to be retrained for either morale or experience, then if it needs more than one turn to train, you will have to retrain it again to get to that bonus. And you'll have to make sure that to get to the bonus, the last thing you do in that turn is queue up the retraining. Now that sounds like an absolute mouthful, and it is, but that's what you've got to do.
Orcs! Pick your feet up!
Oh, Linden are going to assist the Brelanders. Ah, but Dunland are here. Yes, Dunland are here, and they say no. Go, Captain Macbethia. Oh, it's Macbeth. Captain Macbeth wants some. Oh, we can build roads. Is that all we're going to be able to ever recruit here? I think it is. So I don't think it matters. Get some roads then. I suppose we've got the money. Bree, what's the training here looking like? Oh, it's looking absolutely abysmal. You need to go up another tier. Like you, it doesn't even really matter here. You're just a bit of a joke, aren't you? What else are we doing? Ah, of course, 2 turns. Although if we were to attack now, Lundash the Fat of Mordor would assist. And we could kind of rely on them.
Orcs! Kill them all!
Send Lundash against him. Yeah, there we go. Let's... oh, I don't know. I really don't actually want to attack them. But then we have got Mordor. Mordor will do most of the damage for us. Let's do it. Let's ally with Mordor. That'll give a nice little ending. Because I imagine this battle will last some time. The final stand of the Dúnedain. And that's probably going to be a spot-on name for the episode, isn't it? How many bodyguards do they have? I dread to think.
The battle seems to be swinging in our favour.
Oh,
From such tidings does
hello.
victory
It's a
emerge.
proper Arnorian castle with the spires and everything. Welcome. And our allies, rather annoyingly, are coming from behind. Is there a side gate? No, there is not. So we've got to smash down the gate. And then Mordor are going to run all the way around, which sucks. But I'd like to follow Mordor in second, if I may. So let's send in our snagger, because that's basically what they're here for. To die. So snagger, you're going in first. Everyone else is just going to hang back a bit. You want to see what snow trolls look like? I'll show you. They've got major hunchback issues going on, but that's a snow troll for you there. Their heads so far down their bodies. Right, we're probably not going to use the warg, so you can stay out the back. You guys might as well group up. Scourge Raiders. Those are Scourge Raiders. Slightly less heavily armoured than the last tier of Angmar, they provide a nice bridge between the tiers, which is exactly what Hummingbird had intended when he created them. So that there isn't a jump up from units looking like this, where basically wearing pelts, to units looking like this, wearing armour brought from Mordor. I use brought there, not bought. They brought it with them. They did not buy it. Let's send in the fellas as well. Oh, I've pressed 2. I don't think I meant to do that. Oh, can we not use the ladders there? Oh, hello. Part of the wall's damaged. Don't tell me we can't use the ladders anywhere. That sucks. What's the point of ladders if you can't even use them? That's because I'm selecting the trolls at the moment. That'll be why. Up you go then. Fellas, you go through the door. Snagger, you go to there. Run if you can. Mordor won't move until the gate is down. I can promise you that. They will sit there until there's a way into the castle, and then they'll run round. And let's just hope that we can do it in time so that they... we can use them. I really want to use Mordor to do the brunt, waste the enemy's arrows on Mordor, and then we'll go in and mop them up. But this is almost an army of Dúnedain generals, which isn't good. Just climb the wall for now.
The battering ram is in place.
Bring down the gate.
Before our enemy's defenses fall.
There's a gate down. And Mordor have started moving. And our trash can just go in and claim some lives, do some dying, that kind of thing.
If we continue like this, we will smash.
There's some Dúnedain volunteers there, like bring down a couple. Ah, those Dúnedain rangers, you've just run to your death, friends. Welcome to Snagger Corner, where we aim to snag ya. Some Uruk halberds from the depths of Mordor. Sauron's will from Barad-dûr itself. Morannon guardians of the Black Gate. Orc archers, not famed for much other than lots of arrows. Some looters climbing the steep hills behind Coloniac. And the famed orc maulers bringing their fearsome weaponry to bear. And that's all coming around this side. Unfortunately, I can't tell the AI to run, which is annoying. Similar army around the other side. They don't have a general, do they? Did I see a general in there somewhere? He's on the other side by the looks of it. He'll have the standard Uruk bodyguards. Yes, there he is. How are our snaggers doing, actually? Let's go and have a look. Yeah, they're doing alright. A couple of them still fighting there, but there's only 2 guys left. And in the middle, I can't imagine they're going to survive for long. Oh, we lost a building. Arthurdine men-at-arms. Looking glorious. Who else should we send when we do send someone? I'm thinking Team 4. Mordor are coming now, though. Speed it up a bit as Mordor move in. The vanguard has arrived. The halberds. Because the halberds are faster when set in shield wall formation than anyone else. Or spear wall formation, rather. Ah, and the last snag has climbed the wall. The orc fellas have been killed, but that's fine. The Dúnedain scouts are about to run into the orc. Yes! Send them packing. And the rest of Mordor comes. The Uruks are through the
Battle
gate.
is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
And they have... Oh, brutal takedown. Oh, but he's been hit in the back. Rush in and save him, men. Cardalani are swamping this Uruk. No! The first Slayer goes down. Look at this Arthurdine Royal Knight standing his... Oh, dying more like. They all fall. They will all fall. The men of Cardlan in their green capes stand firm in the gateway of Kaloniak, the last bastion. Look how battered and weary the town looks. Half of the wall is crumbling in the corner. The last stand indeed. Of course, the Dúnedain flag does not look like that anymore, remember. This is version 1.15 ages ago. The castle is unfortunately blanketed with snow. Were it not, all of these roofs would be grey, bluey looking, and it's just a cool little battle map, isn't it? Cool little battle map. The rest of Mordor has come. Now we really can sit back and let it all happen. Although our snaggers are getting involved. Keeping the enemy tied up. Now here's the bit that will... oh, they are going up the... Sauron's will are going up the ladders. Beasts. Now what I was just going to say then is trolls, because they are counted as infantry, trolls can climb ladders. Oh, no they can't. That's interesting. Oh, it's because... No, hold on. It's because you just have to double click on the wall and they'll just climb the ladder. But Mordor is throwing everything through that gate. They really need some help. But we can't get in anywhere else because we have no other siege equipment. I have been here for like 4 turns. I should have built more siege equipment. I didn't think it would be like this. I thought it would be a crappy little wooden castle. I didn't expect this monstrosity. The remnant of Arnor standing in the bleak lands of northern... where were we? Northern Minhiriath. Or Eastern Minhiriath, sorry. But it's right, they're getting slaughtered. I don't care if the Snaga die or the fellas. These are our most replenishable unit. Although they're doing a right number on those Arthurdine men-at-arms, aren't they? I think they're all dead, in fact, save for these guys. 40. No, they've disappeared somewhere. Oh, they're standing over there. Mordor are breaking through. It won't be long. Our victory will be complete. Ah, look at the view they've got from out here. They can't even hear the screams, they're so far away. They can just see off into the distance. The last... I'm going to say it again. The last bastion of the Northern Dúnedain. Arnor fell over 1,000 years ago. 1,100-ish years ago, and here now, 1,000 years later, we watch as Mordor finishes them for good. I know it's not cheesy at all, actually. What the bloody hell? This was so lucky that Mordor was standing next to them. I'm gonna let Mordor do everything. I don't care. We're not wasting our lives. We've got the bloody elves to fight. And do you think Mordor are gonna help us against them? Hell no. I do really wish I knew how to edit battle maps. I'm sure I probably could learn, but it's easily, in my opinion, battle map editing and unit modelling are the 2 hardest things, in my opinion. But this battle map just looks so cool. Look at the spires. It looks Gondorian. These are Gondorian buildings and architecture and artwork. Or this is design that we all attribute to Gondor and Arnor. Oh, who are you? You're way out of the way. Blade Masters. Ran away, the cowards. Is that someone up there? No, that's stairs. I do wish you could stand on these. That would be my only request. Can you imagine if the square was actually here? And you had to fight up these stairs, and you had to come through that little gate that you can see just there, which would empty out into that door, which would empty out into that door, which would empty out of that door, so that you have to really fight your way around the castle. That would have been epic. It's probably possible, but it would require outrageous, minute editing. Ah, Sauron's will. Let's watch them get involved. They are slaughterers. Although the Dúnedain bodyguards are really very good. Armor-piercing arrows, armor-piercing axes. Or possibly not in this version, but certainly in version 2. So they're more than a match for Sauron's will. That is the whole reason why I called that unit Sauron's will. Because then it sounds like the Dúnedain bodyguards are fighting Sauron's very mentality itself, rather than just a unit. Look at the stream of death down the centre. Oh, that Dark Numenorean's like, I ain't running. Screw that. He's just casually strolling up the battlefield like, yeah, what's up, guys? How you doing? Oh, no, he's getting involved now. He's had enough. We shall name him Michael, the lazy Numenorean. He's making sure that he stands a little bit back as well, isn't he? Doesn't really want to get involved. Just watch all the orcs do it. Yeah, that's it. Just step out the way, Mike. Just step out the way. You just casually let them die instead of you. Oh, he's following his brother now. He's like, mate. Let the orcs do it. Stand down. Now they're just in the maelstrom. Flaming arrows come in from overhead as the orc archers make their way into the city, and the very snow turns to fire and ash, and it rains from the heavens as a great storm. There's a flowing... Oh, all of their bows are floating. Oh, well, that's an interesting bug. They have learned the power of levitation. Fascinating. I can't believe we're still fighting, though. Who is still going down here? Ah, there are 9 men-at-arms and 1 Cardellani. 3 Cardellan archers. Slaughtering us. Oh, we haven't even claimed the gatehouse because of these few units. There's still some units fighting over here as well. Someone... Oh, it's a scout! There's still a cavalry unit in here. Come on, guys. Floor him. Floor him! Should we just go and casually check on the view with our general again? Oh yeah, everything's quite calm out here. Keep at it, Mordor, sorry. Keep at it. You're doing it, lads, you're doing it. Goes it in the centre. What are we on? 72% of the enemy has died and 31% of us have died. We have units in the very square. Ah, and Uruk felled by one of the flaming arrows. Oh, that was a brutal swipe. You knocked him a metre to the side. He's probably got blood gushing down his left-hand shoulder, and it finally succumbs to the pain, and he's floored. And his friend steps in anguish, lending a heavy blow, but he's knocked back. The halberds begin prodding from afar. And the Numenorean watches on. He's gone mad, the bloodlust. He's literally lost his mind. He's running in circles. Someone put him out of his misery. His friend has arrived to help him. And with the presence of his friend, he calms his nerves and turns back to the fighting. You imagine if he got set on fire just then, what a story that would make. Flaming arrows ripping into our own troops now. Oh, and he's failed with an arrow. The first enemy general is down, and it's Aravir the Honest. There will be plenty more to join him. Such faltering hope. "34 Dúnedain bodyguards stand in the centre there. Uruk Reavers, the dead under the trees grows the death count grows high under the trees guarding the entrance. White though they were, now red they become. Oh, our units have finally stopped. No.
Our men have taken control of the castle.
Oh, we're down into the timer. 1 Arthedain man-at-arms stands fighting hordes of the lowest rank. And he falls. The orc shows these slaves how to do it. And jubilation is heard amongst the slaves of the orcs. For they have done what they were tasked to do, and no more of them shall die. save for death from their own team. The Snagga have claimed the gate. Now, stand atop the walls in triumph. For the great bastion of the Dúnedain is in our hands. Someone get atop that gatehouse and raise the flag. You know, that would be cool if the actual gatehouse, not the banner that hovers above the units, because there might actually be a gatehouse marker. Amandir is down. But if there was an actual flag, like the flags that you see in the town square, and if it changed to this nation, depending on who held it, that would be so better. Haldir the Scarred goes down. Another falls. Somehow the Dúnedain are now behind us. Ah, those are the Blade Masters that came from round the back. They've got 2 minutes and 40 seconds to claim the centre, or the town will fall. Although in the centre, there's naught really left save for the odd general. I wonder if this will allow Mordor to claim this, given that they have shed the blood here and we have lost nothing, basically. So the brutal massacre in the town square continues. 4 Dúnedain hold the line. Oh, that's not a line. It's carnage. Sauron's will have stopped. They've had enough. And then pockets of resistance still exist out in the town streets. The flaming rain continues to pour, but the banner of Angmar now rises above the gatehouse of Coloniac as the orcs claim the walls. Is that someone bugged out at the bottom of the ladder? Yeah. Oh, your bows. You're the bow people. Let's go back out and see the general's view. Oh, you can just see the flaming arrows rising into the sky. It's like fireworks out here. They're probably all sitting down eating some lunch or something. Enjoying the show. I certainly am. Although we're at a point where we are just waiting, I will go to time 6. Another general dies. Ranger Captain Celefinthor the Just. The faction heir is down. Faction heir is down. That means the faction leader still fights. And that's probably him right there underneath the cursor. You can't really see. And it's over. No. Slay them to the last man. The leader goes down. Oh, there's a second Haldir the Scarred. That's interesting. It's over. It's over. Haldir the Scarred was the last man. Fascinating. I lost 685, all from our worst troops, which is good. One of the Snagga units got 50. The Orc fella's only got 23. That's not very good. Mordor lost 1,587 to Haldir's 815. And the Dúnedain die. And that is the kinslaying of Alqualonde. And Angmar is not the campaign we wanted to be longer than half an hour, because Angmar's already quicker than the bloody Gondor campaigns. Suggestions are most welcome as to how we are to get around the fact that Angmar's gonna finish before Gondor. And it is no longer will the Dúnedain stand before us here. What's the retraining that we can do? Can't do anything with the Royal Rangers Guild. Can't do anything with the Dúnedain Barracks. Oh, it's just the blacksmith then. And we take the last bastion. The northern Dúnedain are destroyed. Dunland can now focus wholly on Linden. We now have but to endure. Survive.
Come on!
Stand on that bridge and block the way into the Shire, please.
Greetings, most noble ally.
But that will end the episode. So thank you very much for watching, if indeed you have. I do hope you've enjoyed this little foray into Angmar's campaign as we really now bear down on the final stages. I must remember to retrain those in the next episode. But for now, that will conclude. So until we speak again, dear friends, Navarna den Pedamad Melonin, and farewell.